Hello everyone, this is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is September the 20th, 2018. Strong hand, long-term thinking, unconfiscatable. Okay, you are watching this at night. I'm on a plane to Santiago, Chile. You'll see me in Santiago, Chile soon. This is the last show in Baltimore until Thanksgiving in November. So check out the links below, disruptmeister.com. Get your t-shirts, Trezor, all sorts of affiliate links are linked to below. Let's start off here with an example of a company, Bitmain, that didn't value their wealth in Bitcoin. Oh, they were valuing their wealth in Bcash. And, well, this is what happens. This is a tweet from, Excelian. What's his real name? Anyway, this article, he's been on the show before. This article highlights Bitmain's compounded woes of being overextended in crypto assets and mining inventory. But the root problem is still that they went all in on fool's gold during a gold rush, accepting fool's gold for payment and selling off gold for fool's gold. So yeah, he's saying how Bitmain accepted Bcash and then sold Bitcoin for Bcash. And it's not looking good on their financial statements right now. Hey, you check that Samson Mal. I couldn't think of his name there. That tweeted that out. Those are Samson Mal's words. So check out that link. It's linked to below. DisruptMeister.com. All my old videos yesterday. So speaking of chips, chip makers, chip competition is good. Bitfury has a new chip. And they have like a preview video of the chip. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting video. So I linked to it. You can check it out. Learn more about that. Mining competition, all that is great. Competition is a great thing, people. All right, and there is competition in Bitcoin. There will be other chip makers in the future. It's not, everybody thought Bitmain was going to dominate the big giant gorilla that would never go away. And now they have their problems too, because not everyone's perfect. You make mistakes. They didn't value their wealth in Bitcoin. Value one Bitcoin equals one Bitcoin, people. All right, Bitmain should have known that, but they got into that Bcash thing. Bitcoin punishes the impulsive. Bitcoin punishes the 80%ers. All right, now speaking about impulsive people and 80%ers, well, they're the people who are not pounding that like button. So pound that like button, people, because I almost forgot to say that. But MGTOW Money, I talked about him yesterday in yesterday's video, and I linked to his video, which talks about the $1,500 iPhone coming out and everyone wanting to get the dopamine hit. Because the latest and greatest thing. A lot of 80%ers out there are addicted to the hit, the dopamine hit of getting that new thing. It's just like drugs, unfortunately. And what I pointed out yesterday, and I'm going to elaborate on a little bit more, is that there's so many people out there they want to get that dopamine hit of the latest gadget. Spend $1,500 on the latest gadget that goes down in value immediately. They'd be so much better off getting boring Bitcoin for $1,500. But it's not breaking. Your iPhone can break immediately, and it can be injured. It can be not injured. It can be worthless quite fast, and it can't be rehabilitated. The price, again, you got to value your wealth in Bitcoin first of all. But if you're valuing your wealth in fiat, it can go down, it can go up, whatever. And in the long run, baby, 2020 halving, strong hand. But let's go talk about the dopamine hit of having the latest and greatest thing. It justifies that high price. You'll say, well, no, it's awesome. I have the greatest thing. It makes you feel so happy inside. And again, it's fleeting, just like with drugs. And you need more and more of it. You need more and more drugs to keep that dopamine hit going, to get that same feeling. So in society, in this throwaway society that we live in, you always need more and more gadgets, and you get addicted to getting the latest gadget. And if you keep on buying all these gadgets, of course you're not going to have any money to get Bitcoin. And it's the upgrade cycle. You get stuck in this upgrade cycle with these. You just get caught up in it, but you think you don't need the iPhone. You don't need the latest. I know it makes you feel happy, but it's the upgrade cycle, and you got to break that cycle. Now, in the land of Bitcoin, there is no upgrade. You just get you buy Bitcoin, that's it. You're satisfied, you're happy. But 80%ers are used to the throwaway society. They just, you get something new, eventually you just throw it away, then you get another new thing, and and it gives them a satisfaction. They're fine with things going down in value right away, as long as they can say they have the latest and greatest thing. But the point I am getting at here, and they can grandstand to their friends and everything, but the 80% mentality is that they have to get if they get into crypto, they need the Bitcoin upgrade. They need the Bitcoin upgrade, and that is the altcoin or the ICO. Just like they have to have the newest car model. These type of people, they need to have They don't want the boring. They don't want the boring old Bitcoin. They need the flashy Tron, the latest thing, and they get a dopamine hit. So there are some people in the space that rag on Bitcoin and say it's a boring old thing because they are caught up in the upgrade cycle and they think they're getting an upgrade to Bitcoin. And no, with Bitcoin, there is no upgrade. There's no upgrade. You just get it. And you can't be stuck in that. You can't be a long-term holder of Bitcoin and be a person who's also stuck in the upgrade cycle. Because you're not going to be able to hold on to that Bitcoin. You're going to be like, ooh, I'm going to just trade my Bitcoin in for that new flashy thing that's worth a lot more now. So, I mean, this is another way, the whole upgrade cycle, the dopamine hit of getting the latest and greatest new thing, you can apply it to altcoins and ICOs and weak hands that just can't be satisfied and can't just end it and think, no, there is no upgrade. This is the best thing. I appreciate that it's not going to depreciate in value, okay? And that is Bitcoin. It's just another and again, check out MGTOW Money's video. He didn't talk about, well, he actually mentioned crypto, saying you shouldn't get something that goes down in value like an iPhone. You make an investment. Again, the people who are caught in the upgrade cycle, they don't know about investments. They know about dopamine hits. Okay, so but yeah, you watch his video. I think it's inspirational. You might be able to draw some more parallels between his video and Bitcoin. Okay, so we got Bram Cohen has a tweet that says, and now that Bitcoin has been invented, everybody thinks the way to improve on it is to go back to approaches which didn't work before. And again, that's funny. It reminds me of Ripple. Everyone's trying to be the next Bitcoin, create a better Bitcoin, an upgrade of Bitcoin. And some people, they're thinking so little that they're just going to use things that already been centralization, which has already failed. They're going to go to that to make their better Bitcoin. And it's funny. Everybody thinks the way to improve on it is to go back to the approaches which didn't work before. That's how blind the people are in the upgrade society. That they think they're buying an upgrade and they're not even realizing that the approach that is supposedly making this upgrade coin didn't even work before. All right, Aaron. Speaking of coins trying to be the next thing. Trying to be upgrades. Aaron Von Weirdum's latest article, Battle of the Privacy Coins. Verge offers little privacy and nothing unique. It probably won't surprise you, but Verge is hardly even a privacy coin at all, he says. However, Ring CT transactions have actually not yet been implemented at this point in time. As such, Verge users can only make regular transactions. I probably shouldn't have said however at the beginning of that. I took that from the article. I linked to the article below. Check out the article. Verge users can only make regular transactions currently. So it's not even a privacy coin now, I guess. But again, there's your hype cycle there. You bought Verge. You thought it was going to be an upgrade to Bitcoin. You want the latest and greatest thing. You want to be able to say, I'm not into that grandfather old style Bitcoin. I'm into Verge. I got the hottest new car out there. It's Verge. Not so hot. All right, long-term thinking, people. Pound that freaking like button. All right, Arjun has a tweet. Oh, this is great. Most crypto index funds are diversified across arguably worse fundamentals, higher volatility, lower liquidity, and high correlations. So again, why do these even exist? Why do people want to just give their precious Bitcoin over to people who are going to say, yeah, you're going to get a certain percentage of this coin and this coin and this coin, and it's your traditional index fund. Well, some people are just, they need the unnecessary complexity of having an index fund of all these altcoins to make them feel like, that they're doing something, that it's just, they can't accept that sometimes the simple answer, just holding the Bitcoin, is the best thing. Or they're used to traditional models, where they've invested, they've been diversified in other financial instruments before. Or they don't trust themselves. Most of these people don't trust themselves to make a decision. And again, personal responsibility is the new counterculture. In the end of the day, they don't want to be like, oh, I failed. I only bought Bitcoin, or I only bought Litecoin. I bought X amount of Litecoin and I failed. So I'm going to let somebody else do it for me, this traditional index fund. It's diversification for the sake of diversification. And again, Arjun's tweet just shows you it's not even worth it. What's the point? That there is no point to it. Say if you're going to get an index fund of altcoins, just get the real thing. You can't beat the real thing. It's Bitcoin. Okay. Again, you can follow me on Twitter at TechBalt, TechBalt. Disruptmeister.com is all my archives, all my old shows. Hey, let's talk real quick about my buddy UK Bitcoin Master, and he's got a DLive tweet post out there. And by the way, you're going to be able to watch this video on DLive before you watch it on YouTube. The video you're watching right now was on DLive before YouTube. But anyway, he breaks down how, in very layman's term, really good, how he messed up with his B-rhodium claiming. And I think it's good. I think it's good for new people to see, like, yeah, even a content creator, he goes through, this is what I did wrong. So people know that, it's complex. You got to be careful out there. So he goes over, and I link to it below in his the mistakes he made trying to claim B-rhodium. And yeah, you had to be very careful on your Trezor and what you were doing. But he didn't lose any Bitcoin, but he's not going to be able to get the B-rhodium he thought he was going to be able to get. All right. So again, with airdrops, you got to take your time, and you're going to be able to learn for future airdrops of Bitcoin, future crypto dividend airdrops of Bitcoin, how to do it. And so watch his video. It's linked to below. Finally, Whale Panda has an article talking about the battle of the social justice warriors that are coming into the crypto space. We already have so many here, crypto Twitters, hateful underbelly, and SJWs, it's called. We already have so many frauds and scammers in this space. The last thing we really need is more SJWs. Disclaimer, I'm a rich white male in my 30s who's happily married and has 2 beautiful babies. I'm sorry for oppressing you. So I think that statement's pretty funny. It just shows you that in the Bitcoin overlay, you can say whatever you want to. And sure, let the SJWs come over here and try to make the crypto space a place where you can't say anything. He just said what's on his mind. No one can stop him from saying, I'm a rich white male in my 30s who's happily married. Yeah, it's an interesting article, and I brought it up before how there are SJWs that are in the space. Hey, let them come in, let them buy Bitcoin if they. A lot of them have bought other coins, and they're going to be coins for SJWs. Again, Bitcoin's the real thing. But hey, let the SJWs buy Bitcoin. It just makes it that more scarce. And I welcome the SJWs because you can't stop me from saying what I'm going to say. I'm going to keep on saying what I'm going to say. So everybody's welcome in the space. But it's just he's calling attention to that there's on Twitter there's some SJWs in the crypto space. Okay, yeah, and it's some funny stuff. So okay, that is it. I am going to get on a plane pretty soon. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, Disrupt Meister. Remember, subscribe to the channel, like this video, share this video, check out the notes section below, pound that like button, click on the squares that you see here if you're watching this on YouTube. I will see you later. Bye-bye.